And just like that, I will be reporting this player for unsporting conduct. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we have another Get Them Banned video. It's very rare for me to run into situations where I actively wouldn't mind if a player got punished for being an absolute douchebaggerino, is really the best way to word it. But today, that is the case. I was trying to record a video for the M6 show and just have a little bit of fun in the tank, and not only did I have 7 minutes of my life wasted, but an entire game thrown because one player decided that they, for some reason, just wanted to do nothing at the end of the game. And you'll see exactly what I'm talking about when we get to the end of this battle. But we'll start off taking a look at the crazy replay here, and my absolutely tragic death as well. The way I died in this game was so sad. Although I didn't really think it mattered at the time, but it did. Oh, it truly did. So, starting off this game, we have a Vickers CR right in front of me. And we're going to get one shell into the Vickers, two shells into the Vickers. Great little example there of why the double shot on the M6 show is kind of overpowered. We do get very unlucky in this game. Just about everybody hits every single shot on my tank, and unfortunately, you'll see at one moment the 57 Heavy just gets a full clip into me for no punishment whatsoever, because our entire team decided to run off the hill for a mouse. But so far, we're doing okay. There's not much I can do here, and I'm going to start backing up because there's just nothing to do. I mean, the problem with the NA server in general, I've talked about this in the past, is just there's so many tank destroyers played. Every single game you play on NA is just filled and filled to the brim with tank destroyers. And it can make it very hard to actually enjoy playing on certain maps because, for example, not only do the tank destroyers outspot you, but what do? I mean, hatched by a 268 for 730 damage. Well, what I can do is I can shoot this Progetto. I can get one shell in for 420, two shells in, but 57 Heavy's just shooting me. Our 183 just bounced the 57 Heavy, and I bled 1250 health because our conf panzer nor anybody else on our team wanted to stop that player from overpoking and shooting me. So good job, I guess. Yeah, that sucks, right? I can't really say I've even made a misplay in this game. I mean, I guess I shouldn't have poked and bled health to that 268, but the 57 Heavy shooting me, I really can't take too much blame for that. That's just cringe. Alright, well, we have the Yag Tiger, and I'm hoping that we can get some damage into him. So I'm going to aim it on the Yag Tiger's trap wheel. We'll get one, and there's two shots. I would assume the first one penned. I don't know about the second one, but we definitely hit that Yag Tiger. That's a pretty easy chunk of damage there. And because we had that tree, we actually were able to get a little bit of extra blockage. So at this point, the game's obviously normal. You might be asking, who the heck do I want to get banned? Well, let's keep going here. It's not actually until the end of this game, the last probably 50 seconds of this battle, that the perpetrator is shown themselves. Guess who it is? Who do you think the player that I am angry at is? And it's not just me. My entire team was yelling and cursing at this player. But I've decided to remove the chats from this game just because of the fact there were some people saying some things that I don't really want seen. So we'll just leave it like that. Either way, we have the Vickers CR, who... The problem with this Vickers CR, and the reason why I can't move up here, is because that Vickers is going to proxy spawn me every single time I try to make that play. So I'm not going to put myself in a situation where the Vickers is going to be able to do anything. And this is just classic NA gameplay here, right? The enemy team is 3 tank destroyers and 1 light. And because of this, I can't do anything, right? I got 90 health. I got, unfortunately, touched by the enemy in the 57 Heavy. And the ideal play I'd probably make would be to... I don't even know, honestly. They have a 183 that hasn't been spotted the entire game. The 268 has only been... Actually, I don't even know if the 268's been spotted. And the Ag Tiger has been spotted, so we only know where one of the 3 tanks are. We know where the 268 is as well, because the 268 shot me, but we don't know where the 183 is. And there's literally no way to guess either. It's just... Playing on these maps are so cringe. Now, if you're on the other side of mines, the side that I spawned at, there's only really one spot tank destroyers can sit, and that's right there. It's much easier to know where they're going to be. But on this side of the map, for some reason, Wargaming made it unbalanced, so this side has this massive position to work. Now, there you go. The enemy 183 does get detected, and there you go. Our 183 takes 1,150 health off of that player. That's decent. That's definitely a decent start. Our Balchation is going to now move a little bit to the side here and detect that 183 and get some bleeds out into him as well, which is obviously quite nice. We can see that 183 gets shots once, that 183 gets shot twice, And hopefully that 183 dies. We're going to aim it on the 268. One shell, two shells. Where do my shells go? I don't know. I guess they just disappeared. Well, actually, what ended up happening is we hit the Yag Tiger. And we actually blind fired that Yag Tiger twice, which is pretty nice. One of our shells penned the Yag Tiger there, and one of these shells penned the Yag Tiger before when we fired at him, because we can see the 183 just killed the Yag Tiger. So that's pretty good. It's a 2 versus 5 right now. Believe it or not, we technically lose this game. There's 2 minutes left in the game, and I'm just going to shoot some more blind shots. The 183 has 28 health. That's obviously a very easy clear for our team. So you might be asking, how do we lose this game? Well, I'm going to start by making my way down this hill. Yep, that's how I die. Trying to drive down the hill, my tank blows up because I have 38 health. I guess just at that angle, I wasn't in a good enough spot. Our 4005 managed to bounce an entire clip on the 268. Good job. I guess maybe don't shoot him in the hatch. But the player indeed that we will be trying to punish today is this Boss Shotzion. So the Boss Shotzion not only bounces the entire clip on this 268. I don't know if he was trying there, but this is where it happens, right? So we have our teammate in the Boss Shotzion, and the tier 10 light is going to try and make his way around the side of the 268. Pokes, dies. So all that our Boss Shotzion has to do is pen this 268 and win the game. But instead what he does is he sticks his gun barrel up and sits AFK here for the rest of the battle. Yep, that's exactly what happens for the rest of the game here. There is 58 seconds left on the clock, and if I scroll through the entire rest of this game, this Boss Shotzion sits here and does nothing. Now, I can't really blame the 268, although to be fair, if I was the 268, I would have shot the Boss Shotzion. But yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the game ends. What's the point of this? Like, actually, what's the point of this? All you've done is waste 7 minutes of my time, because I'm sitting here, I'm trying to actually get a decent battle for my M6 Yo video, which you guys will be seeing later today. And, you know, I'm trying to get a decent game for my M6 Yo battle, and I didn't even do bad in this game. How much did we end up blind firing that Yag Tiger for? 469. I guess I hit the 268 once. Yeah, I blind fired the 268 once is what happened. But I ended up dealing 2600, which was top on the team. And you know, this wasn't an entirely bad game, but the moment that I saw the Boss Shotzion in the end of this, I was like, I'm not using this battle. It's just, to me, a draw is a defeat. For any of you that don't know, a draw counts as a defeat. If you lose or get a draw, it's the same effect to your win rate, because Wargaming counts the two as the same thing. Both teams lose. So effectively, this Boss Shotzion decided that the 60%er wanted to waste everybody's time and everybody's win rate by sitting there and doing nothing at the end of the game for a solid minute. I don't know what to say. I really don't. I can't, as I said, I can't really blame the 268, because the 268 was probably under the impression if that they shot the Boss Shotzion, they would have gotten killed. So they probably just sat there. So good job to both of you, I guess, for having 14 players lose, because it's just, when I see things like this, it gets me really, really mad. I 100% hope that this player gets punished, because you should do your job as a player, and you should do your job as a teammate. And it definitely pisses me off a little when this type of gameplay is happening, because you're just wasting people's time. It's 7 minutes. Like, I don't want to wait 7 minutes to get my tank back, especially to have a draw, because your lazy ass didn't want to get one single pen into the 268. Like, that's really, really cringe. You guys can let me know your personal feelings in the comments down below. But I do believe that that is unsportsmanlike conduct, and I think that you should go punished for throwing 14 people's games. But let me know. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.